So I've just filmed my daughter's 4-month update, and I thought we have a really good bedtime routine, and I actually do think that I could really help with baby sleeping, because I now have 4 children and they've all slept really well from baby. They still sleep really well, apart from Horatio, who comes in our bed in the night, but they sleep well. So I thought I would leave some tips of how I've always managed their bedtime. I have always got into a strict routine from when they were a baby. So as soon as they come home from the hospital, I make sure that in the daytime everything is nice, bright, and I let the children be loud. There just to be noise around them so they can notice day and night. And then in the evening I make, from about 4 o'clock, I'll try and get things a little bit darker and get the children just to keep their voices down a little bit, have the TV on quietly, just so they know that it gets to the point in the day where everything goes calm and everyone settles down. I do think that is just such a big step in getting your children to sleep at night, because I never did that with my first, and he did not sleep through the night until he was 1.5 years, and the rest of my children have slept very well from a few months old. I've always had a strict routine from newborns too, so they will always have a bath from a certain time, and then have their food and then go to bed. And I always do their feed in the bedroom, so they know they have that, and then they go to bed. So they know they have their feed and then they go to bed. I've always thought if I gave them their bottle or milk downstairs and then take them up, it doesn't give them anything to settle with when they're upstairs. So if I'm bottle feeding, I will feed their bottle in the bedroom and then lay them down after. And if I'm breastfeeding, then I'll go in the room and make sure it's quiet and dim and the children stay downstairs and feed them and lay them down. And it definitely doesn't come easy. You do have to persevere with it, and you have to just keep going. And I think that I started with the baby at about 2.5 months old. She is 4 months in 2 days, and from the last week we have really cracked the bedtime routine. I remember when I started doing it again with her, and I thought, I'm going to give up, I can't do this, because she always slept on me in the evening downstairs. And although I kept it quiet, it wasn't the same, because I couldn't get up, I couldn't do anything. She would just stay asleep. And then one day Curtis said, let's get the monitor and just put her in her bed and see how she goes. And because I was breastfeeding, for me it was really hard. So with Rue, we bottle fed, and we both found it really hard because Curtis was helping me. But you just have to keep persevering with it. And after a week maybe they get better, and then a couple of months and they really will crack it. So I would always bath in the evening, and only in the evening while they're at this age, so they can see the difference with it being for bedtime. And then when they get older, doing it in the day, but I don't want to confuse them while they're little. And then take them upstairs and dress them in the bedroom. I try not to talk or communicate too much. Sometimes I can't help it and I end up talking to her, but I try not to. I feed her and then I'll lay her down, and it's really hard at first because they go down, they don't want to go down, so they cry, and I don't like them crying for long, so I won't leave her crying for more than 5 minutes. Unless she's really screaming, I would go straight back in there, but if she's just fussing, I'll leave her fussing for 5 to 10 minutes, and then go back, feed her again, and then put her down. And I would just keep up. Every time she's crying, we're going back, feeding, putting down. And it took about 2 hours. Now it's about 20 minutes. Feed, she goes straight down to sleep. Although it seems hard when you start, it really, really works. And all my children sleep through the night. Rue started waking up for a bottle recently, and we would always go in there, make him a bottle of milk and give him milk to go back to bed. But then we thought, if we cut it out, he'll stop. And he just stopped so quickly. We would just go back in there, lie him down, and come back out again, and he just go back to sleep, and he doesn't wake up now. So although I don't have loads of tips and things you can do, I just have to say, you just have to stick with your routine. So I hope that was really helpful. I probably didn't give you that many tips. It's just like my routine, and it just works for me. I think it's amazing. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I do lots of videos like baking and vlogs and days in the life. As soon as the baby is more settled in the day, I will be doing more videos, because I would like to upload twice a week, but I'm finding that a hard goal to achieve at the moment, and I don't want to push myself too much. And hopefully I will see you on my next video.